is correct. How many seats were won by the CPP in the 1951 elections? 100, 38, 43, or 29?
43.
Incorrect. It was 29 we're looking for there. And your other pass. When was the Aborigines Rights Protection Society formed in the Gold Coast?
1927.
Incorrect. It was 1897. And your last pass. We're out of time. Well done, Vine Christian High School. Right, I'm just going to correct something for you here. You said Cocoa Market Board 1947. That is correct. Okay. Ghana Christian International High School. Are we ready for your set of questions?
Yeah.
Again, 2 minutes. If you're not sure, pass, and I'll come back to it in the time, okay? Question number 1. When was the National Liberation Movement founded?
Pass.
You're passing. Who founded the National Liberation Movement? Osei Akoto, K.A. Buzia, S.G. Antor, or J.B. Dankwa?
Osei Akoto.
Correct. Which of these was not among the nationalists in the Gold Coast that later hijacked the National Liberation Movement? A. Kwame Nkrumah, B. Victor Owusu, C. Joe Appiah, or D. K.A. Buzia?
Pass.
Who was the leader of the Togoland Congress during the 1954 elections? Was it K.A. Bedima, Kojo Bosio, N.A. Welbeck, or S.G. Antor?
S.G. Antor.
Correct. Who built the Kolobu Teaching Hospital?
Frederick Gordon Gatchesburg.
You're correct. When was the Kolobu Hospital built?
Pass.
Where in Ghana can your following forts be found? Fort Amsterdam.
Pass.
You're passing. And Fort Good Hope.
Pass.
You're passing on that. Okay, so we're going to your passes. When was the National Liberation Movement founded?
1949.
That's incorrect. It was 54 we were looking for. Which of these was not among the nationalists in the Gold Coast that later hijacked the National Liberation Movement? Kwame Nkrumah.
Kwame Nkrumah. Correct.
And your time is up. Ghana Christian International High School. That brings us to the end of the first round. So at the end of the first round, as I predicted, strongly fought round, with both teams on 40 points. Well done to both teams. We're going to move on to the second round, but I believe we have substitutions. Okay, welcome. Substitutes to both teams. Please introduce yourselves. So for Vine Christian High School, we have
Alexine Amakumensa.
Welcome, Alexine. And for Ghana Christian International High School, we
Ellis
have
Lomuti.
Repeat again.
Ellis Lomuti.
You're welcome, Ellis. Right, are we ready for round 2?
Yes.
All right, so here, this is the RQ brand, and the questions are in the areas of reading, writing, and arithmetic. Each school is posed a question for a maximum of 10 points. A wrong answer attracts a penalty of 5 points. If the school gets an answer wrong or decides not to attempt, it will be passed on for a bonus to the other team for a maximum of 5 points for a correct answer, or 5 points deducted for an incorrect answer. So this is where we need to be a bit of a risk taker, okay? Are we both ready? We're going to start this time on Ghana Christian International High School. Your question here. You're going to choose the odd one out. Your words are accomplished, incompetent, adroit, or skillful.
Incompetent.
Incompetent is correct for 10 points. Vine Christian High School, your questions. Same preamble. The odd one out. Your words are adulation, glorification, idolization, or vilify.
Vilify.
Correct for 10 points. Ghana Christian International High. Again, you're choosing the odd one out. Debase, taint, refine, or adulterate. Odd one out.
Refine.
Refine is correct for 10 points. Vine Christian High School. Again, you're choosing the odd one out. Displeasing, artistic, aesthetic, or beautiful.
Displeasing.
Displeasing again is correct for 10 points. Well done. Ghana Christian International High School, new preamble. You're going to choose the correct sentence construction amongst these options. If you will pay heed to the small details, the general plans will surely succeed. That is A. B. If you pay heed to the small details, the general plans will surely succeed. C. If you would heed the small details, the general plans will have succeeded. Or D. If you heeded to the small details, the general plans will surely succeed. A, B, C, or D?
C.
C is incorrect.
Pass.
Okay, so your question proper. Same preamble. You're choosing the correct construction. All right? A. It is a pleasure to see an alligator basking in the sunshine on a riverbank as long as 90 feet. B. It is a pleasure to see an alligator as long as 90 feet basking in the sunshine on a riverbank. C. It is a pleasure to see an alligator basking in the sunshine as long as 90 feet on a riverbank. Or D. It is a pleasure to see an alligator basking as long as 90 feet in the sunshine on a riverbank.
B.
B is the correct option. Same preamble to you, Ghana Christian International High. Without your help, I must try to carry out my task alone. B. Barring your help, I should try to carry out my task alone. C. Besides help from you, I must try to carry out my task alone. Or D. Failing your help, I must try to carry out my task alone.
C.
C is incorrect. I'm going to pass that over.
A.
A is the correct answer for Vine Christian School, for the bonus. For the bonus. Right, so Vine Christian High School, your question proper now. Again, you're choosing the correct construction, okay? A. There will be a meeting in the long room at 4 o'clock of all the boys who play cricket and football. B. There will be a meeting of all the boys who play cricket and football in the long room at 4 o'clock. C. There will be in the long room at 4 o'clock a meeting of all the boys who play cricket and football. Or D. In the long room at 4 o'clock there will be a meeting of all the boys who play cricket and football.
D.
D is the correct answer for 10 points. Right, we're moving on to some maths questions now. Right, are we ready? The smallest 3-digit prime number is it 103, 107, 109, or none of these?
None of these.
Correct for 10 points. Vine Christian High School, your maths question. Which of the following is a prime number? Is it A, 161, B, 221, C, 373, or D, 437? Right, your time is up. For the bonus?
437.
That's incorrect. It was 373 we were looking for. Ghana Christian International High School, your question. There are 4 prime numbers written in ascending order. The product of the first 3 is 385, and that of the last 3 is 1001. The last number is it A, 11, B, 13, C, 17, or D, 19?
Pass.
You're passing. Vine Christian for the bonus?
Pass.
You're also passing. We're looking for B, 13. Right, Vine Christian, your question now. How many numbers between 400 and 600 begin or end with a digit of 5? Is it A, 40, B, 100, C, 110, or D, 120? Your time is up. Ghana Christian International High School? I'm going to hurry you.
120.
That's incorrect. It's actually 110. Right, your question now, Ghana Christian International. In how many ways can 6 girls be seated in a rectangular order? Is it 60, 120, 5,040, 720. All right, your time is up for the bonus.
Pass.
You're passing. We're looking for 120. Vine Christian High School, your question. At a birthday party, every person shakes hands with every other person. If there was a total of 66 handshakes at the party, how many people were present at the party? Was it A, 9, B, 8, C, 7, or D, 12? Okay, over for the bonus?
Pass.
You're passing. We're looking for 12. All right? Ghana Christian International High School, your last question of this round. In what ratio should a shopkeeper mix two types of rice, one costing 40 cedis per kilogram and the other costing 20 cedis per kilogram, to get a rice variety costing 28 cedis per kilogram? Is it in the following ratios? 3 to 2, 2 to 3, 4 to 3, 2 to 7, or none? No? Over for the bonus?
Pass.
You're passing. We were looking in the ratio of 2 to 3. The last question of this round. Vine Christian High, your question. In what ratio should wheat at 1260 Ghana cedi per kilogram be mixed with wheat at 1460 Ghana cedi per kilogram for the mixture to be worth 13 Ghana cedi per kilogram? Is it in the ratio 6 to 8, 8 to 7, 4 to 3, 2 to 7, or 4 to 1? Last few seconds. Right, Ghana Christian International ratios of 4 to 1. That brings us to the end of round 2. Right, so at the end of the R-Cube round, Ghana Christian International High School are on 10 points. Vine Christian High School scored 45 points. Well done to both teams.
Are you a motivated student interested in English, mathematics, science, and computational thinking? You want to stay competitive with hundreds of thousands of smart students from across the globe? Welcome to the Ghana Olympiad Academy. At the Ghana Olympiad Academy, we give access to students from grade 2 to SHS 3 to take part in international Olympiads. Candidates prepare and sit these exams online and get the chance to qualify for the Olympiads in rotating host nations across the world. Some of the international Olympiads include the International Junior Math Olympiad, Vanda Science Olympiad, Kangaroo Math, Hippo English Olympiad, Design Thinking, Robotics and Computational Thinking, amongst others. Join the Ghana Olympiad Academy today and catch up with the rest of the world academically. Go to www.GhanaOlympiadAcademy.com or WhatsApp 0570-898-762 for more.
Right, we're halfway through, so we're going on to the STEM round now. Let me read the rules to you. Questions are posed for both schools. You can buzz in at any time while the question is being read for a maximum of 10 points for a correct answer and a deduction of 5 points for the wrong answer. If I've not finished reading the question, I will continue to read so that the other team can pick it up for a bonus of 10 points for the right answer or a deduction of 5 for the wrong answer. All right, so you have to take some risks here. Are we ready?
Yes.
Right, first question. The hardest substance available on... Right.
Diamond.
Incorrect, I'm going to continue. The hardest substance available on Earth is made up of something atoms. Are they gold, iron, carbon, or diamond?
Carbon.
Carbon is the correct answer for the 10 points. Second question. Nitrous oxide is also known as?
Laughing gas.
I'll give you that one. Good interruption. Laughing gas. All right. Third question. Which of the following is not a characteristic of non-metals? A, low melting and boiling points. B, brittle. C, poor conductors. Or D, ductile.
D.
Repeat.
D.
D. D, ductile is correct. Question 4. What is the name of the gas that is used in television tubes? Is it A, chlorine, B, hydrogen, C, neon, or D, nitrogen? Ghana Christian.
Neon.
Neon is correct for 10 points. Question 5. Gases do not have A, high compressibility, B, high fluidity, C, high kinetic energy, or D, high density. That was Ryan, yes?
D. D.
D, high density. You are correct for 10 points. Question 6. The size of a nanostructured material is A, 1 nanometer to 100 nanometers, B, 100 nanometers to 200 nanometers, C, 1 nanometer to 10 nanometers, or D, 10 nanometers and 100 nanometers. Right, no takers. It was between 1 and 100 nanometers. Question 7. Listen clearly. This organ's duct of Versang drains through the ampulla of Vater into the duodenum. Like the stomach and intestines, this organ can develop gastronomies. Amylin and glucagon are produced by beta and alpha cells in this organ. Ghana Christian International.
Pancreas.
The pancreas, good interruption for 10 points. Question 8, for 10 points. Name this generally unreactive group of elements, including xenon, neon, and helium.
Noble
That was
gases.
fine, Christian.
Noble gases.
The noble gases is correct for 10 points. Do wait for me to call you, because you may think that you pressed it, but I need to check that whose light has come on first, all right? Otherwise, you give a gift to the other group. Question 9. Name these devices that focus light through refraction and are often contrasted with mirrors. On the bell.
Laser. Laser.
Laser is incorrect. Laser is incorrect. The answer I was looking for, lenses. Lenses is what I was looking for, all right? Last question in this round. Rocket scientists calculate the force needed for this quantity to rise high enough to escape the planet's gravitational pull. Objects in free fall accelerate until they reach the terminal type.
Terminal velocity.
You are very correct for 10 points. Right, what a wonderful round that STEM round was, right? Okay. Yeah, they deserve it. Wonderful, wonderful. I really like the risk taking. That's the way to get the points. Well done. Okay, so let's see what the scores are looking like at the end of the STEM round. All right, so at the end of the STEM round, Vine Christian High School, 25 points. Ghana Christian International High School, 45 points. Well done to both teams. Excellent. All too soon, we're in the final round, the one-on-one round. Right, we're pitting our specialists against our specialists. May I have our English specialist stay on stage, and the others do excuse us. Thank you. Right, so we have Aseye and Kobna. Your spelling for me, right? I'm going to spell and leave out some letters. You are going to give me the missing letters. I'll give you a definition of the word as well. Right, so dash, A-R, dash, I-S-S, I-S-T, meaning an egoist. Kobna.
NNC.
Right, and the word is?
Narcissist.
Very good. Narcissist. Excellent. Right. Second question in this round. C-A-O-L dash, meaning to persuade.
JNE.
J and E, the word being?
Cajole.
Cajole. Very good. All All right. Thank you, English specialist. May I have my math specialist on stage, please? So we have Ryan and David. Is that correct? All right, 2 questions. Which one of the following numbers is exactly divisible by 11? Is it A, 235,641, B, 245,642, C, 315,624, or D, 415,624? Yes.
B.
B is incorrect. We're out of time. The answer was D, 415,624. Second question. What least value must be assigned to star so that the number 86325 star 6 is divisible by 11? Is it A1, B2, C3, or D5? Yes.
D.
D. D is incorrect. D is incorrect. We're looking for C3. Thank you, gentlemen. May I have my scientists on stage, please? So we have Alexine and Stacy, right? Are we ready? Your first question. One application of nanotechnology in medicine is A, removing an intestine from a patient's stomach, B, feeding a patient with a small amount of food, C, adding pins to a human bone, or D, early diagnosis of infectious diseases. Stacy?
A.
A is incorrect. C is also incorrect. It was actually D, early diagnosis of infectious diseases. Your second question. Cowan and Rains first provided experimental evidence for these particles in the SPECTRE project. They are observed at Sudbury via the Cherenkov radiation they cause when they interact. They were found to oscillate between their 3 varieties at the Super Kamokande Observatory, and these particles have very small mass and rarely interact with matter. For 10 points, name these particles that come in electron, muon, and tau varieties and are leptons with no charge.
Neutrons.
I can't give you neutrons. Alexine, care to try? No, that's also incorrect. I was looking for neutrinos. Neutrinos. Thank you, scientists. Welcome, social scientists. Right, welcome to Oscar and Ni Tieku. Is that correct?
Teku.
Teku. I'll get it right. Ni Teku. All right. So, social scientists, you have a personality to identify. They will appear on that screen, so take a look. Right, that was Ni Teku. Unfortunately, not Oscar.
Captain Smart.
Captain Smart is correct. All right. Second question. Second question. There's a symbol appearing on the screen. Please identify it. That was Oscar.
Jinyame.
Okay. Can the others join me, please? On the stage? Take your bell off. Your bell is still going. Thank you, Oscar. Right, so let's see what the scores are at the end of that round, please. Right, so at the end of our one-on-one round, Vine Christian High School, 0 points scored, and Ghana Christian International High School, 40 points. Right, so let's see what that does to the total points for this contest. At the end of this contest, Vine Christian High School, 110 points, and Ghana Christian International High School, 135 points. Both points Amazingly high. Vying Christian High School is just who you were opposing today, because that score will surely have taken you to the next round. So you've actually really presented yourselves exceptionally well. You need to be very proud of yourselves. But it looks like Ghana Christian International High School has a meal agenda going, right? I can see it. So you're going to go through to the next round. Let's see what happens there, right? You can smile now. You all look so serious when you started, right? And Vying Christian High School, you need to hold your heads up high. Well done, an exceptional. Right, that brings us to the first contest of this episode. We'll see you after the break. Thank you.
We just finished our contest. We thank God for taking us through this round successfully. It wasn't an easy one coming from behind, but by His grace we made it. I want to thank our coaches and our teachers as well for helping us. And please make sure to watch us for us in the next round. Thank you.
Hello and welcome to our second contest of this episode. And this contest is between Angels Ridge School, who were semi-finalists last season. Is that correct? Yes. And Okwapaman, who are newcomers and have made it through to this round. So welcome, you guys, as well. All right, so let's start by introducing ourselves. Okwapaman, can I get you to start? Introduce yourselves to us, please.
My name is Obed Aye.
Obed.
My name is Menele Kesidu.
Menele.
I'm Xavier Sang.
I'm Wright Watting.
Welcome, Okwapaman Basic School. And Angels Ridge, introduce yourselves, please.
Kofi Boateng Wudu.
Deleslai.
Mitchell Owari.
Adama Simon, sir.
Adama, you're most welcome. Okay, so we start with round one, which is the right corner round. You have 2 minutes, 8 questions to answer. If you're not sure, do please say pass, and if I have time, I will come back and repeat the question for you. All right, for both teams. But we're starting with Okwapaman on the first set of questions. Are we ready? 2 minutes. Your 2 minutes start now. When was the National Congress of British West Africa formed? Was it 1917? Was it 1897, 1905, or 1954?
Pass.
You're passing on that. Who was the American president during the Cuban Missile Crisis? Was it Abraham Lincoln, J.F. Kennedy, James Monroe?
J.F. Kennedy.
You're correct on that one. Which king sent Christopher Columbus to discover the New World? Was it George I of England, Leopold II of Belgium, Ferdinand of Spain?
Ferdinand of Spain.
You're correct. Which 2 countries fought the 100 Years' War? Was it USA and Spain, Japan and China, Britain and France, or Togo and Nigeria?
Britain and France.
You're correct. Question 5. When was the internet made public? 1993, 2006, 1810, or 1940?
Pass.
You're passing on that one. I'm going to give you the country. You're going to give me the capital city, please. Yemen.
Pass.
Uruguay.
Montevideo.
Montevideo is correct. And Uzbekistan.
Pass.
You're passing on that. All right, you passed on the first question, which was, when was the National Congress of British West Africa formed? 1917, 1897, 1905, or 1954?
1897.
That's incorrect. It's 1917 we were looking for. When was the internet made public? 1993, 2006, 1810, or 1940?
1993.
That's correct. And your time is up. The two we didn't get to were the capital of Yemen, which is Sana'a, and the capital of Uzbekistan, which is Tashkent. Right. Angels Ridge, are we ready for our 2 minutes and 8 questions? Question 1. Who founded the National Congress of British West Africa? Was it J. Clasely Hayford, J.W. Say, Kwame Nkrumah, or K.A. Busia?
Pass.
Person. What is the world's oldest recorded civilization? Is it A, Sparta, B, Rome, C, Greece, or D, Mesopotamia?
Mesopotamia.
That's correct. When was Google launched? Was it 2006, 1910, 1998, or 1819?
2006.
2006 is incorrect. Who was the most decorated gymnast in history? Is it Louise Braille, Usain Bolt, Muhammad Ali, or Simone Biles?
Simone Biles.
That's correct. Who is known as the father of modern medicine? Is it Socrates, Hippocrates, Albert Einstein, or Aristotle?
Hippocrates.
Hippocrates is correct. I'm going to give you the country, you're going to give me the capital. Solomon Islands.
Pass.
You're passing. Sri Lanka.
Colombo.
Correct. Tajikistan. Tajikistan.
Pass.
You're passing on that one. Who founded the National Congress of British West Africa? J. Caisley Hayford, J.W. Say, Kwame Nkrumah, or K.A. Busia?
A.
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 A. Correct. And then the other pass was the capital of Uzbekistan. Right, well done. That's the end of that round. Okay, that brings us to the end of the first round. Let's see what the scores are looking like. All right, wonderful. At the end of the first round, Okwepiman Basic School has 50 points. Angels Ridge School also has 50 points. Well done to both teams. Okay, there's a substitution for Okwepiman Basic. Thank you. There's one for you as well. Okay. Okay, contestants, are we ready? We're moving on to round 2. May I have our newbies introduce themselves? Your name, please?
Nango Diana.
Right, and?
Selam Dugbe.
Hello, Selam. All right. So, we're going to go on to the R-Cube round. I will read the rules for you. Questions are going to be on reading, writing, and arithmetic. Each school is posed a question for a maximum of 10 points. A wrong answer attracts a penalty of 5 points. If a school gets the answer wrong or decides not to attempt it, it will be passed on for a bonus to the competing school for a maximum of 5 points for a correct answer, or a deduction of 5 points for an incorrect answer. All right, so you have to take some risks here. You must try. I'm going to start with Angels Ridge first. So, choose the word nearest in meaning to the highlighted word in this sentence. The report makes oblique references to his shady past. Oblique is the word we're looking for, the nearest meaning to. A, underhand. B, indirect. C, critical. D, oblivious.
Indirect.
Indirect is correct for 10 points. Okwepiman, same preamble. There was an impasse during the Ghana-Togo deliberations on checking the infiltration across the border. Was it A, a deadlock, B, a discussion, C, a doubt, or D, a memorandum passed?
Doubt. Doubt.
Down. That wasn't an option. B. Oh, doubt. Okay, I've got you. No, that wasn't the right answer. Angels Ridge.
Deadlock.
Deadlock is correct for the bonus. Right, Angels Ridge, you're going to choose the odd one out. Your words are burgeon, reduce, flourish, multiply. Odd one out. Your time's up. For the bonus, Okwapeman?
Reduce.
Reduce is correct for the bonus. Well done. You're choosing the odd one again, Okwapeman. Buff, burnish, dull, polish. Odd one out. Okay, over for the bonus.
Pass.
You're passing. Dull was the word we were looking for. Okay, new preamble. This time, Angel's Ridge, you start. Select the word which is opposite in meaning to the following words. Morose, M-O-R-O-S-E. Is it cheerful, boorish, diffuse, or moody?
Cheerful.
Cheerful is correct for 10 points. Same preamble, right? Opposite in meaning. Your word is salient. Is it emphatic, striking, important, and noticeable?
Important.
Incorrect. Bonus for Angel's Ridge.
Unnoticeable.
That's better. Noticeable. Right, so your word, Angel's Ridge, precept. Is it ambiguity, instruction, direction, or maxim?
Please can you repeat the question? The options.
The options again. You said ambiguity is correct. Well done. You've got your points. Okay? Right, opposite in meaning. Last one here for you, Okwapeman. Palpable. Is it innovative, fresh, imaginary, or creative?
Pass.
You're passing. Care to try Angel's Ridge?
Pass.
You're passing as well. Imaginary was what we're looking for. Okay, some math questions now. We're going with Angel's Ridge first. You ready? A die is thrown once. What is the probability that the score is a factor of 6? A die is thrown once.
Two-thirds. Two-thirds.
Two-thirds is correct. Okwapeman. A bag contains 3 red marbles, 4 green marbles, and 1 blue marble. A marble is chosen at random from the bag and not replaced. Then a second marble is chosen. What is the probability both marbles will be green? Right, your time's up. Angel's Ridge, care to try? You're passing. 2/5 we're looking for, 2/5. Your question now, Angel's Ridge. Nick tosses 3 fair coins. What is the probability at least 1 coin lands tails up? Care to try? You're passing. 7/8 or 7/8. Okwapeman, your question now. A fair die is thrown. What is the probability that the score is not a factor of 6?
5 out of 6.
That's incorrect.
1/3.
1/3 is correct for the bonus there. Well done. Angel's Ridge, your question, Papa, now. 3 different containers contain 496 liters, 403 liters, and 713 liters of mixtures of milk and water, respectively. What biggest measure can measure all the different quantities exactly? Is it A, 1 liter, B, 7 liters, C, 31 liters, or D, 41 liters? Okwapeman? No? All right, 31 liters. Right, Okwapeman, your question. Are we ready? The maximum number of students, among them 1,001 pen and 910 pencils, can be distributed in such a way that each student gets the same number of pens and the same number of pencils is it A, 91, B, 910, C, 1,001, or D, 1,911?
91.
91 is correct for the marks. Well done for your points there. Well done. Angels Ridge, your question. The greatest possible length which can be used to measure exactly the length 7 meters, 3 meters, 85 centimeters, 12 meters, 95 centimeters is what? Is it A, 15 centimeters, B, 25 centimeters, C, 35 centimeters, or D, 42 centimeters? Time's out. Do you have an option? You've also passed. We're looking for 35 centimeters. Okwapeman, your question now. The least multiple of 7, which leaves a remainder of 4, when divided by 6, 9, 15, and 18 is what? Is it 74, 94, 184, or 364?
184.
184 is incorrect.
Pass.
You're passing. We're looking for 364. 364. That brings us to the end of the R cubed round. Well done to our contestants. Right, let's see what the scores are looking like after the second round. Right. So at the end of the R cubed round, Okwapeman Basic School, you owe me 5 points. Angels Ridge, you have 55 points. Well done. Round 3, the STEM round. Questions are posed to both schools. You can buzz in at any time I'm reading the question. If you give me a correct answer, you get 10 points. However, if it's incorrect, you lose 5 points. If I haven't finished the question, I will continue to read for the other school to pick up a bonus of 10 points, or should they also get it wrong, a deduction of 5 points. Are we all clear on that? Now, here is where you need to take some risks and need to be brave. Okay? Are we ready? Hands on the buzzers. What is the scientific classification of the domestic dog? No, we're looking for Canis lupus familiaris. Canis lupus familiaris. Second question. What is the meaning of a reading of 3 amperes on an ammeter? Is it A, 3 joules of energy is carried by the charges per second? B, 3 coulombs of charge is moving through the circuit per second? C, every 3 coulomb of charge carries 1 joule of energy in the circuit? Or D, 1 joule of energy is carried by every 3 coulombs of charge? Yeah.
A.
A is correct for the points there. Well done for 10 points. Third question. During photosynthesis, the change in this type of energy is A, chemical energy to light energy, B, light energy to radiant energy, C, light energy to chemical energy, or D, right, that was Okwapeman.
Light energy to chemical energy.
You are correct for 10 points. Light energy to chemical energy. Question 4. Which of the following terms describes an animal that eats another animal in a food chain? Wow. Okay.
Carnivores.
No, I can't give you carnivore. Let me complete the question for you, Angels Ridge. Primary consumer. B, secondary consumer. C, decompose. He's buzzed. Oh, apologies. Okay, you've buzzed. So go for it.
Secondary consumer.
Time's off. All right, no. You were lucky because I continued reading. I didn't realize you pressed it. You were out of time. It was secondary consumer. You should have been faster for me. Question 5. Plants create their own food by absorbing and processing sunlight. The ability to produce your own food in a metabolic process is called what? Is it A, heterotrophy, B, or...
Autotrophy.
Autotrophy is the correct answer. Question 6. The majority of these animals, passerines, have a backward-facing toe. These organisms evolved independently of mammals, but they are still endothermic vertebrates with 4-chambered hearts. Unlike their ancestor, the Archaeopteryx, these animals lack teeth. Hard eggs and light skeletons are characteristics of, for 10 points, which class of feathered animals that includes the flightless ostrich? Answer was very simple. Birds. Birds. Very complicated statements there. Okay, question 7. These phenomena are used to observe diffraction patterns in the advanced photon source. Rosalind Franklin scattered this type of radiation to take images of DNA. This type of radiation has energy output just less than that of gamma rays. For 10 points, name this type of electromagnetic radiation commonly used in medical imaging to view teeth and bones. Yes, Kofi?
X-ray.
X-ray for 10 points for Angel's Ridge. X-ray is correct. Question 8. Into which chamber of the heart does blood returning from the lungs enter? All right. Left atrium. The left atrium. Question 9. Which valve in the heart separates the right atrium from the right ventricle?
Bicuspid valve.
Bicuspid valve, you said. Incorrect. Okwapeman.
Tricuspid valve.
Tricuspid valve. He gave you a gift there, right? Tricuspid valve. Last question of this round. What name is given to the extremely hot liquid and semi-liquid rock located under the Earth's surface? Yes, Kofi?
Magma.
Magma is the correct answer for 10 points. That brings us to the end of the STEM round. Let's see what our scores are doing. So, scores are in. At the end of the STEM round, Okwapeman Basic School have 15 points, Angels Ridge School have 30 points. Well done to both teams. Right, we're now going to move on to our one-on-one round. This is where we pit our experts against experts. May I ask our English specialists to stay here? And other specialists, may you please leave us and return when I call you up. Right, your questions here are for a maximum of 10 points, and you get no deductions if you give me a wrong answer. Are we clear? That's Obed and Kofi. Okay, so English questions. In each of the following questions, an idiomatic expression, a proverb, has been given followed by some alternatives. Choose the one which best expresses the meaning of the given idiom or proverb. Are we ready? Your idiom is to turn over a new leaf. Is it A? Obed.
To change.
Nope. I'm going to continue. To change completely one's course of action. To shift attention to new problems after having studied the old ones thoroughly. To cover up one's faults by wearing new marks. Or to change the old habits and adopt new ones.
D.
D is correct. To change the old habits and adopt new ones. Your next idiom. A fair crack of the whip. Is it A, severe punishment, B, a good check, C, a period of importance, or D, failure of administration? Yes, Kofi?
A.
A is incorrect. Obed?
D.
D is also incorrect. It was actually C, a period of importance. Thank you, English specialists. May I have my math specialist on here, please? Thank you. Welcome, mathematicians. So we have Xavier and Mitchell. Again, for 10 points for a correct answer, and you don't lose any marks if you give me the incorrect answer, okay? Are we ready? The least number which, when divided by 5, 6, 7, and 8, leaves a remainder 3. But when divided by 9, leaves no remainder is what? Is
18. 18.
Incorrect. You must buzz first. Okay, options now, Mitchell. 1,677, B, 1,683, C, 2,523, and D, 3,363. Mitchell.
1,683.
That is correct for 10 points. Please turn your buzzer off for me. Thank you. Second question. 6 bells commence tolling together and toll at intervals of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12 seconds, respectively. In 30 minutes, how many times do they toll together? Is it A, 4, B, 10, C, 15, or D, 16? Yes, Mitchell.
10 times.
10 times is incorrect. Xavier, time is up. All right, the answer we were looking for was 16. 16. Thank you, mathematicians. May I have the scientists up here, please? Welcome. Selom and Bright. You're welcome. 2 questions again. 10 points. Correct answer. No deductions for wrong answer. Are we ready? Yeah? The best method to separate a mixture of sand and iron nails is? Right.
Magnetization.
We'll give it to you. It's magnetism. Magnetism, but yes, magnetization is good. Second question. A student is conducting an experiment on seed germination. When the seeds germinate, which part of a plant will start growing following the development of the radicle? Right.
Pumo.
Spell it for me.
P-U-M-U-L-E.
Let's see if Selom has got a better option for me.
Pumo.
Leaves was the option I was looking for, okay? All right, that's the end of your question as scientists. Thank you so much. May I have my social scientists up here, please? So you're going to look at that screen there and identify the tennis star. Yes, Adama.
Venus Williams.
No. Her name is Coco Gauff. Coco Gauff, pretty good tennis player, right? Second question. Identify this climate change activist.
Greta Thunberg.
Greta Thunberg is correct. 10 points. Well done. Right, may I have all the others join? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Right, now in the science round, Bright gave me an answer, pumil. It's correct. Okay, it is correct. I was in 2 minds myself, that's why I wanted you to spell it. Okay? Yeah, pumil is a precursor to the leaf, so yes, well done. Okay, so that brings us to the end of our one-on-one round and the end of the contest. Scores currently for this round are Okuapeman Basic School, 20 points, and Angels Ridge School, 30 points. Well done to both teams. See what the scores are saying overall for us. Right, so at the end of the contest, Okuapeman Basic School score 80 points, and Angels Ridge School score 165 points. Well done. Excellent. Very honorable losers there. I like that. Clapping the champions there. Okay, so we're moving through to the next round, Angels Ridge. You think you're going to go beyond semifinals this time?
Yes, please.
You're looking to win it this time?
Yes, please.
Wow, like that. Okwapeman, I know we'll see you next year. I'm sure of it. Well done. Newbies, and you've gotten this far, so well done. All right? Excellent. Thank you for another episode of Sharks Quiz Juniors Season 6. We'll see you next time. And again, my name is Evelyn Ejapon. I've been your quiz mistress. Thank you.